How you doing, guys? Interesting thought. So when I was growing up, the evangelical right, I mean, they were largely politically right. Although that wasn't always the case. For example, Tipper Gore and that whole crowd was also in this racket. But essentially, when I was growing up, the evangelical right was all about, getting everything cleaned up, right? There's all this filth in the music, there's all these filthy video games, there's all these filthy movies, and we obviously need to get very powerful entities to coerce and make this happen. I'm sure you guys remember this, right? If you're 35 and up, you definitely remember this. And obviously at that point in time, the left greatly opposed to this, right? This was fuddy-duddyville. This was non-liberal. Now, of course, in a democratic republic, particularly one that values individuality, freedom, freedom of speech, expression, artistic expression and stuff, they were 100% right about that. But it is so ironic that if that's still your goal, and there are people out there that's still their goal, like their goal is to censor everything and clean everything up, and you can't say this and you can't say that, you can't make this kind of song, you can't have rap lyrics, and you can't have edgy comedy, all that type of stuff, that needs to have its little horse bit on it, and the powerful millionaires and conglomerates and big tech companies and big government all should censor and control this. Who's going to actually bring this to fruition? As irony, the king of all irony is the leftists, the Marxist leftists that just 20 years ago were yelling about this. They're actually going to be the ones that get everything nice and Orwellian scrubbed. And, they either don't see it or see it and just don't care because they're so power lusting. I'm not sure which one it is. But I'll give you an example. So all this big tech censorship that the left is predominantly supporting, I'm sure that even people watching this video to the left are like, yeah, Crowder recently went down, and you get the Alex Jones. You guys know all about this. This is if you're on this platform, you know all about this. That's all engined by leftist outfits that are trying to control, essentially to get inside baseball on you. They're trying to control a populist movement that's getting away from them, that they can't control with big media. They can't control with propaganda. It's just you talking to you. That's the most dangerous thing for the powerful, by the way. And, they hate that they lost to Trump. They're looking for all kinds of innovative ways to remedy that for next time. And they're thinking, we just got to shut these guys down, censor anybody who's not lip syncing status speak or right think or right talk, not meaning politically right talk, meaning statist, sanitized, PC, whatever the power brokers culturally on the left, christen as okay. So the ones that, so of course what they really mean to do is they want to silence their political opponents. That's not even veiled. That's just what they want to do. But there's sort of constitutional and legal hurdles for them to do that stuff. So they've had to come up with innovative ways to do that. They've used big tech. Big tech has buckled like a lawn chair in their complicit fascism, totalitarianism, authoritarianism. So it's all just an ends to a means for them, right? It's all just a way of doing what they want outside of the laws. They've got big tech to do their dirty work. But the irony here, the point of this video is that it will be the radical secular extremist left that end up doing the 1970s, 1980s silent majority right-wing culture sanitation for them. And that just goes to show you how ideologically untethered the left is. They don't care. Anything will get thrown overboard. There is no ideological purity. They don't actually have any of that. It's just them in power, not the other guy in power. And anything they have to do, they will do. Censor you. Censor all the channels you want. Censor comedy. Censor art. Censor speech. They will do it. They will say anything they need to say. And that is a great, great irony for a person my age, because I had to sit through conversations as a child about how the right wing, because they wanted their kids not to hear about bestiality on the Disney Channel or whatever, they were the totalitarians. And ironically, the whole time, it was the lecturers that were gonna muzzle your butt in a New York minute if it meant their power lust was threatened. Irony. Irony blue ribbon prize.